Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the legendary Starfy playthrough. Today we are going to start World 6 of this game, Skydye Heights. And yeah, we're in a cloud world, I guess. That minecart was rough, but now we get chucked up here? Enough already. Let's just try to find a way down from here. Heh, kinda reminds you of home, doesn't it? Eh? What's wrong? What are you looking at? Starfy, did you just see what I just saw? That fluffy Unu. It swallowed the door. That couldn't have tasted good. If we want out of here, we gotta get that door out of his belly. If he's that hungry, maybe we can find him more, so he'll just spit up the door. Fluffy Unus love to eat clouds. Should we call in Starly to help us make a whale of a buffet? Nah. Okay, it's your call, but if you get swallowed by him, I'm not going in after you. Wow, Mo. Jeez, now we know where your loyalties lie. To yourself. Jerk. I still kind of like Mo, though, honestly. Okay, so yes, first we have these, again, I guess they're called Unus. And you basically have to feed them these clouds. Kind of reminds me of a boss in Wario Land 3. Where you have to, like, feed a fish to make him larger, and once he's the max size, he'll explode. No, he doesn't even explode. He just, like... Right, because in Wario Land 3, it's not about really destroying enemies. It's about, like, doing something to the enemies to basically allow you to get, like, a treasure chest or something. So in that game, you make a fish larger so he blocks an entrance that allows you to get a treasure chest to finish that particular exit of that level. I know. Wario Land 3 is a weird game, but I love it, though. Probably, honestly, my favorite Wario Land game. It used to be the first one, but I have to give a lot of props to the Wario Land 3 randomizer, because I think that just kind of gave Wario Land 3 just a little more unique gameplay, or just like, you know, because the game works out to be a randomizer, it's just kind of gives the game more depth than like some of the other Wario Land games. Which I know that you shouldn't like necessarily like use randomizers or outside mods or modded ROMs to like, you know, declare that a game's better than another, but still. Starfy, look at this. It's just like the stone that we found back in Chili Dip Cove. I bet we could use this to transform into something new. Weird, there's a chicken on this one. Let's call this transformation power Roostar. Oh, I get it. So we had that, like, Monstar. Now we have Roostar. We found one of Bunsen's mysterious powers. Check it out on the ability screen. Okay, so this is a very weird power-up. I mean, it's a chicken. You know, we went from a dragon to a seal to a chicken. It's like the forms are getting, like, simpler. This fire-breathing dragon to a fast-swimming seal to a chicken. So for the chicken, you can use a bagat to, I guess, create a shockwave, which changes some enemy patterns. Like it can create platforms or just turn enemies into other forms that will allow you to jump on them. And that's pretty much it, really. That's all you have to really say about this form. There's not really much else going on with it. So, yeah. That's basically all it is. Nothing to really say beyond that. And yeah, don't mind me, I'm just kind of looking around for some more things. I don't think there's any, like, treasure chests in here or anything like that, though. I think we've gotten everything. But yeah, we can become a chicken now. Bagat! See, it's kind of cool because you can do like little things like this to get some cool combos as well if you use the attack when there's like a lot of enemies on screen. I will say the range... I wouldn't say the range is misleading. It's just there are some parts where, like... If an enemy is, like, at the exact side of the screen, there's a chance you may not get them. So, like, the shockwave doesn't extend through the whole screen, just most of the screen. That's just something you'll have to keep in mind. Still, though, it's an interesting form, I guess. I wouldn't say it's anything amazing, though. It's just, you know, it's a chicken. I feel like that's another place where if you wanted to, like, farm pearls, just, like, use the shockwave, run off screen, run back, shockwave again, and just keep grabbing pearls that way. I guess that's the thing. If you want to get everything in this game, I don't think it's, like, impossible or too hard. It's just a matter that, like, I mean, the biggest thing you'll have to grind for is that thing that's 9999 pearls. So you'll have to save up quite a bit for that, but aside from that, like, I'd say it's not, like, too unreasonable to get everything in this game. Oh man, look at all those pearls. Me wants them. But we're gonna be more chicken. Okay, I'm surprised that hit, though. Because those guys were definitely off screen. I think it's, like, more like the side of the screen. Like, if they're on the edges of the screen, like on the, like, the sides, not the top or bottom, I think maybe that, like, they're just out of range, but, like, it extends more vertically than downwardly. I think is what I'm trying to say. Whee! Okay, so we're gonna see what we can find up here. So we have more of these Gordo wannabes. I'm not really even sure what you would call these things. I guess, well, I would say sea urchins, because that's the funny thing about Gordos, is that Gordos are referred to as sea urchins in, like, other games. Like, I believe they're referred to that in Link's Awakening. But, like, they never really seem like sea urchins, just black balls with spikes on them. That's all they've really seemed to be like, for me, anyway. But, I mean, I guess, you know, like, again, Link's Awakening, they're at the beach, so sea urchins kind of makes sense there, I guess. And they're also in a Mario Land 2, in, like, the Hippo Zone level. And that's a water level, so once again, those could be sea urchins, even though they're in the sky. If you transform into Roostar and let out a big bagok, you'll wake up every creature for miles. It can really come in handy when you want to wipe out a bunch of enemies all at once. Yeah, thank you for saying that when we did that in the previous room. I know that, like, I really need to stop being so picky when it comes to, like, dialogue in games. When it's like, oh yeah, I already figured that out. I've also been playing games for, like, 30 years, so, like, stuff like that is, like, easy to figure out. But, like, if a kid's playing this, like, that's information that could actually be useful. So I need to stop being so critical. It's just, you know, developers are making sure kids are making the most out of, like, stuff like that. That's really all it is. Man, we're already at the end. I feel like we did not find really much of anything in this level. And, I mean, Mo hasn't exactly gone off either, so I think from that I just kind of thought, well, maybe there's, like, a hidden door in here that I just didn't find. I think that's exactly what it is, too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't think this was the door we went into. There's those treasure eyes. Those are the treasure eyes we're looking for. Meanwhile, Starfy gets tired eyes as I tire him out from all the constant spinning. Spin, spin, spin. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Mini G's Challenge 2. Okay, so we have the another minigame to check out after this level. Behold, it is I, Mini G, the minigame magician for all lovers of minigames and all soon-to-be lovers of minigames. Now is your chance. I'll introduce you to my newest minigame. Come see me in Skydye Heights when you can. And yeah, as you can see in our notes, we are missing some entries, but that's to be expected. I think every level has, like, a journal entry or dialogue of some kind. So yeah, we'll have to go back and find those. We'll have to go back and find those to get some more stuff. Watch out for that guy. He's gonna shoot you. But what was I talking about? I don't know, I was saying something about Wario Land 3 randomizer. I was saying something about Gordos being sea urchins. Which again doesn't make sense in Mario Land 2 because the sea urchins are in the sky. It's like, what's the deal with sea urchins? When they're in the sky, aren't they sky urchins? That's if Jerry Seinfeld played the legendary Starfy. Or Mario Land 2. Okay, so we beat that level. Like I said, we're going to be checking out the minigame next. Sand Tracer. Tracer? That sounds like a stylus minigame. Haha, you are very lucky indeed to have found one of my challenges. For now, you can try your hand at one of my fantabulous minigames. Care to try your luck? Sure. Very well, let the minigame begin! So this is Sand Tracer. You trace over the lines. Take the stylus off the touchscreen to see how you did. Trace the outline to score a point. If you trace the picture in time, you can steal up to 3 points from whoever has most icons above their score. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a tracing challenge. Treat this like a Mario Party 8 minigame, although better because it's not motion controls, it's stylus controls. But yeah, you're going to be basically judged on how fast you do this. I want to say the minigame's pretty lenient with how you trace this, though. Like, I wouldn't say my tracing is perfect, and I go pretty slow, too, because I actually have, like, shaky hands normally, so doing stuff like this is actually really hard for me. But, yeah, like, I feel like this game's pretty generous with how you trace, so I wouldn't worry too much about, like, getting, you know, being, like, super accurate or anything like that. It's not like Crazy Cutter or, Trace Race in Mario Party. You're not going to be necessarily, like, harshly graded for how well you do. But yeah, whenever you get that prompt, you can steal points, which is kind of nice. I want to say you can get, like, more points for, like, tracing something fast enough. Or maybe it depends on the type of tracing that you do. Because I know there was one where I, like, got, like, +2 points instead of 1, and that confused me for why that happened. Because it wasn't, like, entirely clear. But yeah, it looks like Computer 3 is actually keeping up with me. If he steals one from me, for example, that could be problematic. Okay, yeah, this is the one where I got 2. And, like, I wouldn't say this trace job was, like, that impressive. So I think it's just, like, maybe this one was more difficult, so it gave us more points for it or something. That's probably it. Ooh, and I got 1 point at the line, but didn't matter. We were, like, 5 points ahead. I think maybe if, like, player 3 stole, like, 3 points, he would have won, but... Wait, would he have? Yeah, he would have won if that happened, so thankfully that didn't happen. But yeah, that's Sand Tracer. It's alright. I mean, for a stylus minigame, which, you know, I'm not a huge fan of motion controls. Stylus controls are at least, like, a little better, but, like, I wouldn't say I'm amazing at, like, tracing or, you know, doing stylus controls. Like, it works. It's good that there's some leniency to it, that's for sure. But let's go ahead and go to the next level, End of the Rainbow. We'll do this level, and then we'll probably end the video after this, because the minigame took a fair bit of time. But yeah, the levels in this world are pretty massive. They're pretty big levels. A lot of stuff to explore and look at. And we do have a treasure in this room, so we'll be on the lookout for that, I think. Whee! 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 Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry, I'm just so damn excited. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing right there. I think I'm just exploring. You know how it is. Okay, thank you, Mermaid, for all the goodies that you're giving to me. Let's get some more. I love how Mo's eyes are just, like, constantly, like, switching back and forth between pearls and treasure chest. It's like, oh, yeah, sweet pearls, sweet pearls. There's a treasure in here. Oh, my God, pearls, pearls, pearls. Pearls. Okay, it looks like there's nothing over here. Look at that hungry little clam over there. And there's the treasure chest. You've got a page from Ronk.
Ugh, my head hurts so bad. That stupid trolley sure sent me flying. Me and Papes both. My whole body aches. Oh man, I guess this is what happens to you when you act like a doofus. I hope someone comes and helps me soon. Where did everyone go?
I love how he named the diary entry Arg. It's like, you know, like, he's like, date, November 2nd. Title, Arg. Oh, gosh. That sounds like something I would do, though. I would totally do that. Mo? What the? Hey, Starfy, come meet, I'm sorry, this is, Ruby, that's it. Starfy, meet the beautiful Ruby. Back off, Ronk. Ruby, look out! Let's just all relax, boys. My, you need to act your age when a lady is present. What? Me? I didn't do anything, Ruby. These guys are very dangerous. Oh, don't be silly. Ronk and Papes just need a little tender, loving care. That's all, Mo. Not from me, they don't. Not after all they've done. No way. Now, sweetie, stop pouting and listen. We need the healing power of a sweet little rainbow droplet. You can only get one by feeding the giant clam that lies beyond these clouds. If you could get me a rainbow droplet, I would be oh so grateful, Mo. But remember, you can't reach the clouds just by jumping. Use the bells to wake up Huffenbluff. You'll soar higher than ever, and you'd be my hero. Your hero, huh? Well, alright. But only because you asked. You heard, Ruby. Let's get that rainbow droplet. If you see a bell, spin to ring the thing. Okay, so, oh man, they do look like they're pretty, beat up there. I mean, Ronk more so than frickin' Papes, because he was like in a full body cast, where I think Papes just had like a few bandages here and there. Okay, so yeah, we need to do some searching for a rainbow droplet. You love a good droplet. Especially if it's of rainbows. Those are like the best kinds of droplets, honestly. Okay, well let's go ahead and keep things moving. So yeah, this is the main gimmick of these rooms. I guess you could kind of compare them a little bit to the big squiddy rooms in the first world, where you just have to, like, you know, like you have something on the bottom screen that kind of interacts with the top screen and whatnot. I will go ahead and say this now. When I first played through this, like, I thought that, like, in those rooms you wouldn't have, like, a treasure chest or something. Because, obviously, you couldn't use Mo on the bottom screen, so you wouldn't have any way of knowing. But, in actuality, there are actually some rooms that have things, so don't let that make you think otherwise when you're playing through these levels. So there will be hidden goodies elsewhere, so keep that in mind. But yeah, we got some Sharkies in here. We got some more Blue Gordos. And we get to spend more time with the chicken. The chicken. Okay, I think this is the giant clam or oyster or whatever. So we gotta feed it these cloud things. Come on, open up. There we go. Ooh. You got the rainbow droplet. Hurry back to those injured goons. And Ruby. Thankfully, we didn't have to walk all the way back. Oh, and they're all better. Okay. The rainbow droplet worked. They're healed. How wonderful. Ruby sure took care of you, clowns, while you were hurt. Wow, I feel so much better. I don't know what to say. You two jokers better give Ruby here a whole lot of thanks.
Thank you so much, Ruby.
That's Miss Ruby to you.
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Miss Ruby. We gotta catch up with Snips. Bye.
Get out of here and don't come back. Ruby, I'm sorry you had to deal with those guys. Oh, they're not so bad. Why, I'm just glad we were able to help them. Oh man, you've got a beauty and heart of gold. It's almost too much to take. Aw, that's so sweet of you, Mo. You think I'm beautiful? Did I say that out loud? I meant to say, how did you end up here, Ruby? I've always wanted to take a vacation to Skydye Heights. Are you on vacation too? Oh no, I'm on a top secret mission. All I can say is that we're searching for shards like these. Oh, those little things? Why, I saw one of those earlier just today. What? Really? Why, sure, there's a door at the top of that rainbow here. It's a little secret shortcut of mine. Hehe, top secret mission? Oh, Mo, you're just cuter than a guppy on a water slide, you are. Oh my god. Mo. Calm down now. I know she's beautiful. Even I could admit when there's a beautiful fish when one appears to me, but still, don't lose sight of the mission. We still got things to do. Okay, so we're not done with this level yet. This is actually a pretty long level, considering that you have to, you know, do that little mini quest thing in the middle of it. But yeah, I don't think there's anything in here. There might be like some more pearls if like you go to the very bottom and everything, but I mean aside from that, I don't think there's anything else worth mentioning. And see, I think this is where I actually even got the idea that, oh, there's probably nothing in these rooms, but yeah, there are. There are definitely things. Just not in this particular room. Nothing, like, required for 100%. I mean, I guess pearls would technically be required if, like, you want to get everything. Like, all the costumes and everything. So getting pearls You know, while indirectly 100%, it's still useful for 100%. Looks like we do have the secret exit in this room, though, or secret minigame. I'm not even sure what to call these things. I call them secret exits because they unlock another level like a secret exit does. But we also get a... Oh, we get some pretty makeup. Now Starfy gets to be a pretty little princess. Maybe. I don't know. I'm curious to what we'll turn him into, though. That pretty makeup. But we're not done yet. We still have to find this. Okay, we're done. Okay, not sure. We have to actually win this minigame first. Oh, Starfy, perfect time. My dad is, I mean, the mighty masked catfish is looking for a wrestling match. Are you up for the challenge? This is the ultimate matchup. Good luck. So this is basically what we did earlier in the game. Same idea. He's really not any more challenging. He might take more hits that you have to do, but, like... It's just literally doing the same thing again. Yee! It would seem the masked catfish still has some mass training to do. Oh well. Thank you, Starfy. You are a great help. Here's something for you. So we get Area Secret 1 unlocked. We can check that out later. And like I mentioned, I think, in the last world, I don't think there are any exits or anything that we can, like, have to come back for later. I think we can do everything in this world. Which, again, is great. I'm glad that, like, there is no backtracking, really, you have to do, but why is there so much in World 5? Because, I mean, I'm going to be real. I wouldn't say we're coming, like, to the end of the game, necessarily. I mean, we're getting there. Like, we're more than halfway done, for sure. Because, I mean, look at the treasure counter at the bottom left of the bottom screen. Like, 62 out of 102. There's 40 treasures left, so we're closer to being done than not done, I guess you could say. But... again, like, there can't be too much more backtracking left, so again, that just kind of confuses me. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time when we work on level 6-3 and make some more progress. See you guys then. Later, folks.